What's up, everybody? We're back again. So today what we're going over is personally our five favorite traffic sources. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, again, these are our favorite 5. There are infinite amount of traffic sources. These are just what we personally use.
We're not here to tell you about the traffic sources. We probably know that you know about these. We're here to tell you how we use them.
Yeah, again, it's to prompt ideas.
Exactly.
Just to see how you can get visitors to your landing pages and your website through social media pages.
Yeah, and people traffic for what? Not for blogs. I mean, if you have a blog, whatever. Actually, a blog could be a free traffic source. We're trying to pull leads, right? We're trying to get people's emails into our sales funnel, which we have a 10-hour course just on the sales funnel and how we generate sales. But in order to generate sales, you need leads. These are our 5 favorite lead sources. So, you want to begin? You want me to start?
Sure, absolutely.
Cool,
so, first one that we have here is YouTube. There's a lot of different strategies you can use with YouTube. Reason number 1 that we are even existent on YouTube is the number 2 search engine in the world, hands down. The entire world lives on YouTube, just as it does Google, just as it does every other internet site. The stats on YouTube are unbelievable. The amount of information which is uploaded there, the amount of traffic they generate. YouTube's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, it's not. What's hilarious too is how Google owns YouTube, and Google's the primary traffic source for the internet. So Google single-handedly generates most of the traffic on the internet.
Again, so let's talk about it. How can you use YouTube to gather leads? 1, put up a video.
It's not rocket science.
Just blatantly put a video on YouTube, just talking about yourself, what you offer, what your product is, and you can literally just do a sales pitch if you'd like, really, and that's completely for free. You can do a paid version in which you could have ads, which have link conversions to whatever, into your sales page, your landing page, wherever you want your traffic to be generated or to be funneled to. That's on you. You can just all day sit on YouTube commenting on other YouTube.
That's another big one.
Other YouTube videos. Just putting links to places, or just saying, hey, check out my page, check out my website, or again, wherever you want people to go. Leave a comment telling them to go there. Or you can make a video. And have clickbait in the video, which directly takes them off. However, we will say that YouTube does have their algorithms where they try to get videos in front of other people. If you have people going away from YouTube, obviously YouTube's not going to like that, and they're going to put your personal video lower on the recommendation page. So that, again, that's just something to keep in mind. But it's still a great tactic in order to get people to go to your pages.
No, I agree. Agree. So Cameron's 100% right. So YouTube uses kind of like an algorithm that it wants, and you understand, it wants to keep people on its own website. Now, here's the thing about YouTube. Commenting works brilliant, especially if you're providing value. So if they're talking about, let's say, the best camcorders online, right? And you film, or you run a store that sells cameras and stuff of that nature. Hey, I wrote a blog on exactly this topic if you want more information. He did a great job. And always compliment the person. He did a great job explaining it, or she did a great job. I actually did a blog post, or I did a video exactly like this if you want more information. Another thing, on YouTube, I would say when it comes to building leads from YouTube, when it comes to you posting videos, probably not going, unless you go viral, probably not going to be an instant traffic source. This is something that you got to work at. So if we're talking long term, if this is something you want to do for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, YouTube's great. Post as much as possible. Be consistent with your posts. Be awesome with your posts on YouTube. Make sure they have value. But it's not an instant thing. YouTube takes time. But once you get that snowball rolling, a lot of leads can come from YouTube.
Yeah. Again, so think of YouTube like this. If you use it the free way to generate leads, every lead you get, that's a free lead.
Absolutely
we get emails off that, we get comments from that, we get shares off that, and it's free. Yeah, we might not have that's not the primary source of our traffic, but we'll get anything we can take. Because that's what we are. We're marketers. We want to control that traffic no matter where it is, no matter how much it is, but I love free.
Yep, I agree 100%. Next one. IG, Instagram. You want to take it away?
So again, there's a couple ways to use Instagram, right? So you have the paid version.
Correct.
Of course, we all know about the paid ads, yada, yada, yada. We're going to stick away from that. We're going to shy away from the paid version for now.
Because we all love free, right?
Again, we want to talk about free. One of the easiest things to do is you just put your email link in your bio. Or you can even have the email application in your bio. So that's two. You can have, that's exactly what we have, and we generate emails from both directions. You have someone emailing us directly through our Instagram profile page, or our website link is a direct link to, again, a landing page.
Correct.
Which will convert into an email.
So basically what he's saying is if you have a business page on Instagram, here's the thing. If you're selling cookbooks and you have a personal page, is this going to work great? Well, what we're saying is you should probably have an Instagram page specifically for the niche that you're trying to target. If you're selling cookbooks, you should have an Instagram page, kind of like those. They have lots of, like, if you literally type in pizza on Instagram, there's a huge page. All they do is post pizza. Their food pages rock, right? So if you they do, they just do. So if you're something in the food industry, make a page solely about that. People are following you to get recipes and to get cool ideas for food. They're not following you to see that you cut your lawn or that you put a new fountain in your front yard. They're following you for a specific reason. Instagram works best, especially this free one, works best if you're gathering an audience that's already interested in your niche. So that's this one. And what he says is, so business page. So you can have an email link on there. So, if you're selling some sort of information, right, or you provide information, email link's great because people want to talk to experts. He's also talking about the bio, right? So this is just a bio that once again goes to a landing page. And that landing page is to capture an email because we want to capture emails. We always want to capture emails. Any opportunity that you get, you want to capture an email. Reddit. So this is a big one. Reddit says front page of the internet, right? Reddit is pretty much a hodgepodge of anything, right? There's shitty stuff on Reddit, there's awesome stuff on Reddit, and there's everything in between on Reddit. So how to use Reddit? Similar process. Reddit, what is Reddit? It's a share. You can share anything on Reddit. So you can share, it's just a content sharing site. So how can we use this? Well, once again, you don't want to be spam. You don't want to, nobody likes spam. You have to, if you notice by now, everything that we talk about creates value to the end user or gives away something free to the end user. So if you're going to post something on Reddit, don't just go around copy and pasting your link everywhere on Reddit. Pick a few Reddit subreddits that are specifically for your niche and deliver value. Look for topics that are something that you've covered, maybe in a blog post or a video post, or maybe something that you cover in your sales funnel. Once again, we talk about that sales funnel all the time in the 10-hour course. That 10-hour course is still on sale, right? Below this email.
You didn't take that off? You still have it on sale?
I thought you were going to deal with that.
Check it out. Scroll down. See if it's still on sale.
It should. I think it's on sale. It should be on sale. It's a huge sale. It's never going to be cheaper. That's just the honest truth. But if you have something in that funnel, which we talk about, you have to build a funnel. If you have something of let's say you're doing a subreddit on on landscaping, right? You love gardening, and there's subreddits on everything. So gardening, and you have a sales funnel directed towards a product that helps people garden. Well, don't be afraid to say, hey, I provide a lot of free information on this, on this free newsletter. I provide a 5-step course on how to garden better, how to plant plants better, how to make plants grow better, whatever it is. I do a 5-step thing, here's the link. People love that. People don't want just, hey, I have a product, go check it out. No, I provide free value. Actually, I have a 5-step guide. It's absolutely free. Here's a link. That's what people want. They want that free stuff. Then you build that relationship. It's back and forth, back and forth. That's how you build that consumer trust.
All right, now, you good on Reddit?
Go for it. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so Quora. Let's talk about Quora. I love Quora. For those of you who don't know what Quora is essentially a giant search engine of just knowledge. That's you can use it very similarly to Google, but it's its own little ecosystem where individuals who have who are experts in whatever field that they're in. And again, it could be landscaping. It
Literally
can be,
anything.
Yeah, landscaping. Again, what Derek said.
It
Cooking.
can be astrophysics. I mean, there are people who are verified on there who are astronauts. Like, it's huge.
And it's fantastic because how we use Quora is our exact philosophy. You provide value. So what we do is me and Derek have our own personal profile page where we have our degrees listed, we have our experience listed, we have our own little bio about the companies that we run,
Correct.
companies we work for, so people know exactly who we are. It's upfront, it's free. And what we do is we search for questions, because that's what people will do. That's how you use it. You post a question, and people will just start commenting a whole bunch of answers, right? So we search, we stay in our little niche, our
Correct.
little lane about sales, about online sales, physical sales, marketing. We stay in our little lane, and we answer questions. Now, how do you create traffic from that? Well, what we do is we answer the question, right? And at the bottom of that question, we'd say, if you'd like to see more, are you interested more in online sales? We provide a link that will direct them straight to a landing page. And on that landing page,
What are we trying to do?
know? You grab the email. So it completely it just stands for what me and Derek stand for. It just correlates with our philosophy, which is provide value, go for the sales pitch.
Always.
And so what's beautiful about that, me and Derek just use Quora in the morning before we even get going. Before we even talk to each other. 30 minutes on Quora, you get your brain flowing. You see what people are even interested in. That's kind of how we create some of our YouTube videos. It's just what we see on Quora. And then, so 30 minutes, and we can average about 5 to 15 completely free emails a day.
Every day.
Every day.
This is literally, if you want to generate 5 to 10 emails every single day, when you wake up in the morning, instead of going on Instagram or instead of going on fucking YouTube and watching the newest video, spend 1 hour. If it's a single man team, spend 1 hour. If you got a couple teams or 3 or 4 teams, everybody in your team, 30 minutes a day on Quora. When you wake up, you can literally, that's what's beautiful. You wake up, it's something to, you rub your eyes, you wake up in the morning, you can do it in bed, stay in bed, do Quora. 30 minutes to an hour, you're going to generate free leads. Now here's the big thing. You got to find questions that have a decent amount of followers or that have a lot of views, right? That's what you want. You want to go after the big fish on Quora.
Absolutely. And what's fantastic about Quora, we average around 20 to 30,000 views on our answers, and it's completely free. 20 to 30,000 views.
People are seeing who
free.
you are. Yeah.
And what's great about that is, say if you answer a question that people like, they upvoted enough, so it's the most viewed answer, and that question is a very popular question. People start searching it on Google, it will appear as a Google search. So now you're even getting views outside of Quora, and it's still going to be the top answer. There are some answers that have millions of views on Quora, completely for free. We're not going to say that happens every time, but you have that possibility, that capability of reaching millions of views for free.
If you do Quora long enough, you're bound to get one of those unicorns or one of those viral questions. Just do it long enough. Average the few thousand views every single month, because that's every single month. Last month we got 10, 15,000 views, and that's just a normal one. Sometimes we get 30, 40, 50,000. Just depends on the questions and depends how much time you put for it. But you will, if you do it long enough, you will hit that viral question, you will hit that unicorn, and you'll wake up one day and you'll say, wow, I got 50,000 views on a single question. And from that, we've averaged, we say about, what would you say, about 500 views per email, I would say, roughly.
Yeah, that's about
put in the work, you put in more. I mean, if you're solely just running an online business, then do this more. Do this 4 hours a day, every single day. You're going to generate a shit ton of traffic just from Quora. This is a huge one if you use it right. This is great when you have like a knowledge base or you're selling some sort of service, even a product though, because there are questions for literally everything on Quora. All right, so Facebook. So this is the only like paid one, right? And I think this is one that if you're gonna scale a business eventually, you need paid traffic. So Facebook, bar none, well, unless you're talking about paid YouTube, Facebook, and then of course paid Facebook goes to Instagram. Facebook ads, bar none, you're going to be able to generate the cheapest but paid leads to your business. A lot of people hate the word paid, but you got to understand, like any other business, right? If we were 20 years ago and you wanted to do a business, businesses have expenses, right? You can't run a business without expenses.
And what's fantastic about Facebook is you set the budget. I mean, we're not going to go deep into the strategies of we do in our course. Absolutely, you check out.
We don't
put
know
all
a
of this
single thing about marketing.
Yeah, we put all of these strategies into our 10-hour course of how to actually implement Facebook marketing. And actually, what I'm about to talk about right now is you can minimize your budget.
Yeah.
You can minimize your payments on Facebook through getting high shareability, high likes, high commenting.
And you probably should, right? You want to split test so you're only running those ads, right?
Correct.
If you have a few ads, you want to focus on the high shareability ones.
Correct.
So anyways, I didn't mean to steal your thunder there, man.
Thunder completely gone. Thanks, Derek. I lost it.
I do that a lot.
But so again, yeah, so if you're interested more about what we're talking about as far as the shareability, the organic reach, the split testing, more of the how to micro target your segments and micro target your audience, Facebook is going to be a great way of doing that. And again, what Derek said, it's going to be the cheapest way to actually get ads and conversions.
Paid traffic.
As far as the paid aspect.
I want you to. So Cameron was working with a client a few months ago. Now I want you to talk about, because I think it's incredible. So you had like a dollar ad, right? Did like a 10,000 or something like that.
So this was I was just trying to show.
Shows the.
I was just trying to show this company. This company was not using Facebook marketing at all, and he had a very hard time believing in it. Didn't really see it. I was showing him the statistics, what we've done for past companies. I was showing him all the numbers. Still, just didn't believe it, didn't see it, and so I just finally talked to him. I said, look. Again, what we said, we'll provide the value up front, payment will follow. I just said, look, just give me one ad. I will completely run it for free. I will do the work for you for free for just one ad. And I don't recommend this, but he only used it was a
small budget,
low budget. It was like a $20 ad. And what I did was I went in there, I micro-targeted, I looked at, and his was just a small niche because this was a physical company, and his physical company didn't outreach just the few counties around his area.
Yeah, of course.
And so I targeted that area, I targeted the interest, I uploaded his emails to find that lookalike audience, and that $20 budget only hit 99 cents. That was it.
So basically,
for 99 cents, he reached, it was an upwards, so he topped out the budget for $20. Facebook wouldn't let him reach anything outside of that budget because we hit the total amount of reach for the budget we set for only 99 cents.
99 cents. He reached thousands and thousands of people for 99 cents. So that once
and interested people, again, because of the shareability, because of the organic reach, blew him up. And guess what? We got a client. It was fantastic. He was happy. We were happy. Just a great story. And we go more in depth about more stories like this in our 10-hour course. But these are Facebook. That's why Facebook is fantastic. When people are spending all this money for conversions that don't work, people think, Facebook's eating my money. It's not a slot machine.
Right. Yeah.
Facebook is not a slot machine. You don't pull the handle and just hope, I hope this one's a jackpot. No, there is a science behind it. There's psychology behind it. People are taking advantage of Facebook, and you need to be also.
Yeah, no, agreed, 100%. So these are our 5 favorite traffic sources. These are the ones that we use to generate lots of leads in our business. Once again, of course, Facebook's huge just because it allows you to pump money into it if you do it right, if you do the testing. Even us, we've been doing this for a long time. Every ad we run, we still test it. You still have to make sure that you're only letting the shooting stars, those shining stars of ads, you want those to go through. You want to cut the budget from the rest. But these are our 5 favorite traffic sources. I'm sure you can find 100 others, but we just wanted to break down how we use each one of these to generate leads into our business every day. Most of these, 4 out of 5, absolutely free. So once again, you guys aren't going to get the course for any cheaper. I thought the sale should be done, but by the time you watch this video, it might be done, to be honest. But there's a sale under there.
If it's still there, take advantage of it. Yeah. If not, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. No. We're not gonna redo the video, but so basically that course now it really breaks this down in depth. And then of course, every single email we put out, that's our promise. It's going to have true, usable value. So Other than that, I think we'll leave it there.
Again, get into contact with us if you have any further questions.
We're very open to back and forth communications with our users.
If you own your own small company, you're interested with working with us, we do have inquiries on our website. Just go ahead, fill it out.
We do
whatever
30
your
minutes
industry
free.
is, completely free, 30-minute Skype. Again, that's our philosophy. Provide the value, ask for the payment later.
And a lot of you are going to ask, well, hey, what if I'm not in the area? You know, we're located in Southern California, like LA Basin area. What if you're not in that area? It doesn't matter. A lot of these strategies that we implement, they're online strategies. So we can get in contact with you. We can figure out what you need. First 30 minutes are free. So even if you just want to ask us, hey, and it's not like we're going to withhold value. I mean, it's not like if you ask us a banger of a question, it's not like, oh, well, let's not answer that. No, you got 30 minutes free to ask us whatever question you want. Use it. I mean, you guys use it. If you own businesses, use the tools that are in front of you. I mean, but yeah, if you want to move further, it doesn't matter if you're located in New York or Texas. A lot of these we can implement strictly online to help either your physical business or your online business. So, all right, you guys. Other than that, I think we're going to cut it there. Hopefully this was valuable. We will see you in the next email. Peace.